Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead. Well, it was really no surprise. Joe Biden has now officially withdrawn from the presidential race. This, of course, raises a number of questions. Who will be the Democratic nominee? President Biden endorsed his Vice President, Kamala Harris. However, there's now chatter that Michelle Obama may enter the race, and that would set up a fight at the Democratic convention. President Biden, of course, endorsed his vice president, unlike President Obama. When Joe Biden wanted to run and succeed Obama in 2016, President Obama made it quite clear he didn't want him to do it and endorsed instead his former Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton. If Michelle Obama does gain traction as a candidate, prepare yourself for another surprise, and that is Joe Biden leaving the presidency so that his Vice President Kamala Harris becomes the 47th President of the United States. There is no way a Democratic convention would turn its back on an incumbent president, particularly a woman of color, who was already formerly Vice President and served faithfully for 4 years. This, of course, then leads to who will Kamala Harris pick, or who will Michelle Obama pick for Vice President? Most probably a moderate governor, at least by Democratic Party standards. Those possibilities would include Jared Polis of Colorado, Roy Cooper of North Carolina, Andy Beshear, governor of Kentucky. Both of Kentucky and North Carolina are red states. But don't expect Governor Newsom of California or Governor Whitmer of Michigan being on either the top or the bottom of the ticket. It'll be somebody relatively unknown who has no taint from the current Biden administration. Of course, Republicans think that they could beat whoever the Democrats put up, but they shouldn't be too overconfident. They must do what they did at the convention and portray a party that is growth-oriented, future-oriented, emphasizing, as Ronald Reagan did, tax cuts, rebuilding our regulation, deregulating the economy, building on what President Trump did in his first term, but even in a more exciting and dramatic fashion. You can never take anything for granted in politics today, as Sunday's events once again underscored. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Look forward to being with you soon again.